Well, I think I'm going to put on Fire Dragon scales. Oh, right. There was also the Trove. Oh, the Trove. The Trove guys. They don't know about the Trove. 3750. And I don't quite have enough. I'm 200 gold off. So I can, there's a Trove that wants that specific dagger because it's in the stupid Gozag shop. Freaking Gozag. This is in that shop that's like the Gozag altar shop where everything is ridiculously priced. And there's a Trove asking for this exact dagger. It's not asking for a plus, 9 dagger or anything. It actually wants this dagger because Troves can do that sometimes. And so it's basically a gold Trove. But this dagger costs 3750 because it's in that ridiculous shop. And I'm about 200 short. So I could just do a depths level and probably get that 200 gold. I suppose there's any gold lying around, is there? Would be a lot more helpful if there weren't shops. Oh, whoa, what? Oh, this is the play. This is the play right here. I'm going to make a play on a zone. Ah, yes. I remember this vault. I forgot all about you, Mr. Vault. Good thing I did that search. Now the question is this going to be 200? It looks like it is, yeah. I hope. Should be. What is this again, just to make sure I'm not somehow... Looks like the worst thing in here is a vampire, so we should be good. I despise the devs who make trap vaults like this. I can't believe people would delight in making traps that lure the player to their doom, thus robbing them of a win. It's despicable. Polished cloak. There it is. There it is. Can't carry it. Anything else? God, okay, I need to drop more stuff. This is ridiculous. Alright, enslave, ice blast, enchant armor. What else do we have? Drop the flight ring for now. Oh look, there's another one. I'm still full up. This is the Gnoll. This is the Gnoll challenge. Oh hey, conch staff, cool. That's probably a much better staff to have over Staff of Fire. Let's go ahead and ID this. Wow. That is an unfortunate enchantment on an otherwise very nice cloak. I would love to have invocable. Is there a scarf of G-Spirit? Wow, there's a bunch of scarves. Where's my cloak? Art poison. I have art poison on this like unbeatable, so I think we could look to improving our cloak. Oh hey, there's a rune scarf right there. Alright, well I guess we can open this trove. I mean, the other thing I could do is... problem is it does put me far away from those scales, about 600, but I mean one depths level, I'll probably have enough gold to go ahead and buy those, and then I'll have it for the rest of the game, I guess. Maybe I'll even... I think those are the best scales. Yeah. Swamp Dragon scales are perfectly fine too, but it'd be nice to get some additional RF, because this guy is probably going to be using something like, you know, Iron Shot to kill Orbs of Fire. He's not going to... I don't think he's going to get anywhere close to Firestorm or anything, or I guess I could cast OD as well, but my point is that he will get within range of Orbs of Fire, so it's cool to have a ton of RF just to make that even easier. So, let's go to the Trove, I guess. I'm gonna have to drop like 500 million things. Oh wait, before I... Right. World's End. What is this? This is... what's his name? Tim Follins, I think. Yeah. Guy's a genius. Don't hunger me. Go. Got plenty of food lying around. Here we go. I sense items. My pupper senses items. Oh, okay. Random trove. Good messages here. It's not looking like it's going to be an amazing trove. Glowing greatsword, glowing scimitar. Well, that was pretty random. Let's ID some of this stuff. Faith. Kiku is one god where, I mean, I could be spamming way. Oh, do I finally have animate? Oh wow, I'd have to buy it. That's hilarious. Of all the things. What about Death Channel? Or Death Channel? Christ. Well, this is easy to look through. Oh yeah, there it is. But I don't have any... Yeah, I don't have any amnesia. I actually can't memorize spell. This is, I guess, another Gnoll problem. Is that it's very easy to memorize new spells because you can cast so many of them. But you then run out of the Ring of the Poger. Garbaggio. +1 Cloak of Fortitude. Well, I mean, it's a cloak. It's not an amazing one given the equipment that I'm looking to have. How much gold do I have? I actually have enough to buy those scales. I would kind of prefer having AC going into depth 1. Wouldn't really have a need for that cloak, but I could put on maybe G-Spirit Scarf would be good. There's Faith. Yeah, I have not really been using Kiku invokes too much. I haven't had any spell other than Simulacrum, but I just have so many spells. The fact that she gave me the spells that I got is great because I've been using them a lot, but I have not been using her invocations too much. This is not a god where I prefer to go Faith as much. Most gods I do when they have invocations, but... and actually Kiku's amazing if you are spamming a ton of corpses. It's just, I may not be this. The corpses are sort of, you know, animate spells are kind of a pain to use constantly. Anyhow, just because of the annoyance factor and because of the crazy breaking game balance factor, I guess. So what's... Oh yeah, Butcher Shielding. Yeah, that is it's a nice little faith amulet. But I think the Butcher Shielding is going to win out this time. So that trove was not really worth it. Did I actually, other than some heal wounds and I guess a blink scroll, that was an expensive trove. That's a lesson in like how troves are often just not that good. I could have bought a ton of evocables. Like my Evo is at 15, so imagine if I had bought just more Box of Beasts and stuff like that, because they're really good. I really should have probably thought about that stuff more before dumping all that money into it, but you know. Heck, there wasn't even a lot of like chat hype at the time. This is the first time I've been doing a stream earlier in the afternoon, and I think a lot of the usual people are not around as much, so it'll take a while before we pick up more people who stop by around these times. Yeah, there's the so. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, it's always a chat favorite to open a trove. Like, don't ever put a poll up because, you know, open the trove or don't, because you know what the result is going to be. So I'm just going to buy Dragon Scales and enchant them. Oh, I am losing Arc Magi, which that is quite a loss. But it's fun to have. I do have an enhancer, so I'm going to lose some spell power. I've got decent int, so my spells are not... You saw my Bolt of Fire was actually doing really well. I need to go pick up all the stuff I dropped, actually. Is that a trove? Is that so much? Stuff. There we go. Yeah, I dropped all my stuff. I never picked it fully back up. There we go. Oh, too full. Oh, yeah. Not gonna wield potential scimitar. Oh, look at that. I mean, Demon Trident, a pain with 15 Necro, or 13 Necro, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's good to assess, like, this character is doing really well, it's really strong, so it doesn't really matter, you know, in terms of, like, me winning or anything, but it's a really good idea to make a realistic assessment of whether or not it's worth it to open a trove. Even it seems like a gold trove to a lot of players are like, well, yeah, it's just gold, but like if I had a whole ton of Box of Beasts and Sacks of Spiders, that's a ton of like killing power that doesn't cost any MP that I can use at any time. And with 15 Evo, those are going to be really good. Like 15 Evo is where those summon evocables, and the other ones too are getting better as well. But 15 is where they start getting really strong, and it's only going to get stronger from now on. Although it's going to be, I guess it's only going to be about 17 or so by the end of the game, but still, might even be higher than that. So if I'd spent a lot of that gold on those things, that would have actually gone way further than like, you know, most things you would find in the trove, really. Alright. Now we're just going to have nice AC. It's just this, not required. This character could have cleared the game very comfortably in... You would think that, and obviously some people, that bothers some people, but the more like you play this game to win, the less that kind of thing actually bothers you. You know, I'm on like a 7-win streak right now, and I have, you know, I have many dozens of wins, so it's like, it's a little bit less. Chat does love it, but one more. Put us to +7, which is pretty good. I have a bunch of scarves to try on. I guess what I'm looking for is maybe G-Spirit would be actually a really nice scarf. There's our G-Spirit. I mean, that's a loss of 2 AC, but I just gained AC. Yeah, that is another factor with troves, and it's usually the case with troves that it's hard to get into them until later in the game. I was more arguing from the standpoint that I had actually a good use for the gold. I mean, from that argument, like the evocables are too late to matter. The evocables I could have bought are also too late to matter, but they actually do help quite a bit. And if you got a miracle trove that had some outstanding piece of armor, etc., it would matter. The odds of it being better than the other options I had are very slim. So it's not a wise gamble, as you saw. Oh, here we go, the Power Glove remix. Everyone get on your Power Gloves. No, everyone has a Power Glove. I think that's it.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Yep. What's our RF, RC? Yeah, it's nice having a pip of RC. I'll stick with the buckler for now. We'll look to improve the helmet and gloves. We can get another 4 AC if we can get some enchantment. And this will be a character with like close to 30-30. He'll gain a few points of EV, especially if we get a bit more dex. And 30-30, and then on top of that, a bunch of SH, which may get upgraded. So not too bad.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
It's a lot of trolls, man. Go. Just trying to finish all this stuff off at the entrance. None of this is too net. I figured that was a shapeshifter. Oh man, I should have butchered one of these guys.
I love the Power Glove. It's so bad.
Ooh. Be a fun vault there. I guess a Minmay vault. This is your classic Minmay right here. Gotta be a Minmay vault. Wow, double act.
Yeah, well, just keep your Power Gloves off her, pal.
Amnesia Skull. Shatter. We're back in it. We're back in the spell memorization game. We want to Amnesia. It's the highest level spell that we for sure don't want. That would be either Meph. Conjure Flame is arguably still useful. Oh, Conjure Ball Lightning. Yeah, I could probably lose that one. It's a really good spell, it's just way more inconvenient to actually use. It is kind of cool as an AoE spell, but I can get 6 levels back and get something else. What did I want? Maybe Death Channel? Oh, right. Seen Swift yet? Well, maybe Infestation, that's not going to happen. Death Channel, though, that... Guess there's also Mana Viper, Summon Forest. Summon spells are sort of handy. Everyone's favorite Lightning Spire. I don't feel like messing with that. Mana Viper would be okay. Summon Hydra, all the big tier stuff is not quite accessible yet. Deflect, though. Sure, why not? Alright, Kennerin, thanks for stopping by. You would. Let's see if we can't. Mostly, I just want to get rid of that. Oh, you jerk. There we go. I guess I let them break free, but that's alright. Don't want that dude to summon anything. Why does these guys keep getting movement? I guess he just also got a double move. some hint. So yeah, I'm taking it really super slow right now, just because this is my first time really playing this species, so I'm still feeling it out a little bit. Can't even rest. A Gnoll can't even rest. Wow, 8. I think it's time to play some mutation roulette. Maybe after I clear this level. Oh well, look at what it is. Couldn't mutate me. I used tactics. I defeated them with tactics. I trained tactics to 27. Well, that's steps 1. Not much to say about that. Ooh. Didn't BVC through the gate. That is true, I could have done that. It's funny because I tested that a bunch when I was implementing the spell, and it's really weird. The targeter is not amazing with respect to that. I recall there's some issues with it, but yeah, you could totally have done that. So we got some cool resists. Stop regenning when monsters are visible. I mean, that's I'm struggling to imagine how that could be relevant on anything, but like, I guess that affects like VS and all the regen sources you have. But I presume like if you cast regen, do I have regen? I have regen, right? Oh man, I haven't even been using regen. But yeah, I saw that they were lined up the way they were, and I was like, oh, I'll just bolt the fire through them. But yeah, that's a pretty good roll for one mutation pod. AC, clarity, free MR. I mean, not that I needed MR given the equipment that I have, but hey, I'll take it. And they say the mutation game is dead. What does it be?